Sense don reveal say hip-hop is not your father's inheritance. Leave Black Bones and Charlie Poppy alone. As he say, dem just dey hustle. Na dem job wey dem dey do. Fast rise in Nigeria singer Young Do don sign multi-million dollars endorsement deal with Bill Point. And famous Tanzanian singer Diamond Platnumz don win the Best African Act of the Year na the MTV AM Awards. The late Tupac Shakur finally don get a street wey dem don name after am na Oakland, California, as people and fans don dey say legends never die. Wizkid don reveal say e dey on holiday after wey a fan ask am for drop a new song. So we don see say the FBC Miss FBC contest, so many controversies don dey around. Outside all the one dem wey feel say they win contestants, they pull press release, different press release say they win. This saying a winner, not so than they suppose forgive. And we don't see the controversies around, and so the SU government self don't decide for put everything on hold. And more details go come for make you able to understand actually waiting at the reason will lead to this. And also we don't see Usai Joseph Emmanuel Jallo when are the winner for the top model of Universe 2023, and also Kati Fofana now the first runner up for female and Miss Princess 2023. And also not forget say the Epic Carnival they come to you December 16 na the Moritong Field where people can call Monjasa Park for just 50,000 Ultimix. Everything get for the day. So come with your loved ones, make una come and celebrate. And also the birthright again will be December 23 na Beach Cafe for just 100,000. Small money, boku enjoyment. We ready for let una come enjoy the festive season. As if you get your loved one way born inside October, November, December, come make we can celebrate, come make we can jam body together, come make we can enjoy, as this will be a very big celebration. Outside celebrities then get for the we get for pop champagne and cut big cake them. So don't forget for joining me at 4 p.m. for the Epic Drive. Also you will get a detailed information about the controversies around Miss FBC will happen Saturday. Stay tuned at 4 p.m. We will give you more on that and other plenty entertainment news them we go come up to you at 4 p.m.
Una not ready for the biggest enjoyment this Christmas? Join the biggest household name, the #1 radio station as alone, Epic Radio. They come with the biggest, the hottest, the finest, and the sweetest carnival title, all team mix carnival. So come and mingle with sober-minded people from different angles. Saturday, December 16th, the big carnival will take place. Now Moritong playing field. Jump 6 o'clock evening time, everything gonna be there. Come and chill with the favorite presenter. Come take a nice picture with all the biggest celebrity there. Come and put DJ Nice and other well-qualified DJ and back for you. Come get the ticket now for 50 millions. Now Epic Radio within a 54 AOP control. So if you want for no more, tune to Epic Radio and be there for more updates or follow we on social media for exclusive content and beaucoup surprise. Come and be part of this historical event. So join Epic Radio with all Team Mix Carnival. Epic Radio, so refreshing.
So creamy, so good. In a world where only the sharpest minds survive, Cowbell Dairy Products is delighted to present the Cowbell Capucines Challenge, a remarkable inter-secondary school quiz competition that brings Freetown secondary schools together to compete for the ultimate prize. The theme for this competition is nurturing the spirit of patriotism through civic education. This isn't your average quiz. It's an extraordinary showdown of intellects and wits. Who will claim the coveted grand prize and of course those all-important bragging rights? Get ready for a whirlwind of challenging questions, exhilarating rounds, and moments that will leave you in awe. As if that's not enough, we have fantastic prizes like trophy, cash, and Cowbell products up for grabs. It's not just a competition, it's a celebration of knowledge and talents. Mark your calendars for November 16 and 17, 2023 at the FBC Multipurpose Hall beginning at 9 a.m. sharp daily. Come cheer for your school, support your friends, and be part of the excitement. Cowbell Capucines Challenge, engaging hearts, equipping minds. Proudly sponsored by Cowbell. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
If you know say you born October, also the one that we born November and December, una don't ready? Because Kusaidensky Big Monty they celebrate one big birthday party. So make it a point of duty. Kusaidensky Big Cakes they go there for court, the champagne go there wire, the music go there patter. So if you know say you born October, November and December, now you turn for check money and the biggest beach birthday party. When a perfect arrangement, well organized, for the one that we born inside this 3 months. Come witness the sweetness, expect greatness, take picture them and chill with the celebrities. Let we jam body together. Enjoy the same birthday, now the biggest big birthday party. For the one that we born October, November and December. Tickets and they out now for sale. West Standard, now 100 millions. Couples best tickets, now 250 millions. VIP table for 6, now 1,500 millions. And VVIP table for 8, now 2,500 millions. Saturday, December 23. Now something go be. Right now beat a phenomenally. Sharp 7 o'clock evening time. Everything go down begin. This Battery Big Party, powered by Priority Solution and sponsored by Orange Money, BNB, Media Partners, Epic Radio, and Slick TV.
Yana Orange, we busy but we customizing freedom. Now we glad for bring to you we new and sober offer. You inside this we one in town offer, you get the rights for pick the voice or data bundle where fits your lifestyle. Yes, now so it be. We dey make communication winner for you wangling. It no matter if you not posting with like long talk or posting with like for browse boku. You there for you. Pants up all this, you get to run number SMS where you know they pay for. We don't add the match jeeper this gladdy. You mean say better thing day for all man. Ladida they are for you. Dial *889# for begin.
Orange.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress.
All right, welcome back. This is the Epic Morning Show. They come to you live here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Also, the live on Choice FM in the east end of Freetown. And we have a lot more to talk about this morning. We don't talk about the mobile tariff them and how we don't go up. And of course, the other number of things we get for follow. In the coming days, be sure that you're going to hear from mobile companies there inside, because what we need for no clearly is waiting themselves get for put on the table now in terms of their offers and those bonuses and all of that. So the jury is still out on that, and let's see how that unfolds. Well, let's just continue with we show here. Good morning, James.
Good morning, listeners, and good morning, Jawad.
If you're an Arsenal fan, it was a terrible weekend for you. I mean, it's been a terrible week for Arsenal, by the way. And speaking about football, we'll talk about the Sierra Leone Premier League a bit this morning, because the league get caught injunction last week, Friday to be specific. So games that were for play on Saturday and Sunday on the opening weekend could not play. Games on Friday did. And so all of that controversy is coming out of the dissatisfaction we Camboy Eagles get. Reporter Mohamed Toby Kagbo hinted on that, and we're going to speak a bit more about that. But let's just go with what the papers are saying this morning. Global Times, the report, President Bill engaged female ministers on gender-sensitive leadership strategies. Government strikes positive deal with MNOs. Last week, an FIU chief launches typology report on money laundering and terrorist financing.
And here on Standard Times newspaper, Mines Minister must resign now, citizens demand. And over 400 million thefts, country manager in court. Land, these are the headlines on Standard Times.
Okay. On A to Z newspaper this morning, free South African visa for Sierra Leonean diplomatic and service official passport holders. Chinese embassy donates computers to SLPHA management. IGR launches Tragedies of Politics first documentary series. And then you have a number of other stories as well. The new boss of National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, they say Kush dealers must be prosecuted.
And here on Concord Times newspaper, expansion of Pepel Port, Leon Rock to open up window of investment opportunities. And IGR calls states-owned enterprises be positioned for profit making. Bill's government strikes deal with MNOs. These are the headlines on Concord Times.
On Independent Observer this morning, Ariza IP lawyers warn government strike positive mobile service deal. How good is the force for good? That's a big question on Independent Observer this morning.
And here on Politico newspaper, British High Commissioner area to support SMEs, and ex-junta leader recaptured in Guinea. 45 petitions in village head elections. These are the headlines on Politico newspaper.
And these are some of the issues that were on the papers. But quickly, let me just speak about this NDLA boss, because the Drug Law Enforcement Agency boss, Mr. Kai, who is undergoing some investigation by the ACC for those motorcar them, may concern perhaps, and a lot of other people are concerned about that investigation, is that yes, we talk to ACC, then go say, well, investigation takes time, but because you get for deal with somebody in credibility, it's important let them clear them, or if they get a serious case against them, let them do it as fast as possible. Because as we speak now, the man don't take office, and he has taken office under this cloud of suspicion. And by the way, let's not forget, the man say, I did declare this vehicle, so this should be easy for ACC, for let them just come and say, not true he declare, or not true he didn't declare.
I think you look at let's trace it back to Parliament, yeah? It should have been an instance, at the try for picture, say, an ideal situation would have been that if Parliament get this question, where they feel like, say, the answer is not clear, of course, then they'll ask the man say, declare them, but then you'd need some clarity from the path of ACC. Wouldn't it have been the best option on the table that put on hold that appointment first, get the clarity, and then confirm the man? And if you already confirm him on questions over his head, then he really they beg another question, that the question when they say the over that man they head, is it really a question? Because it is as though Parliament, you're already okay with the answer with the man give. That is why you confirmed him in the first place. Because waiting there here in the vetting process, that is what it is meant for.
Yeah.
For ensure, say, somebody where they take public office is free from, at least on a balance of probability,
me,
from then till then day.
And for me, and perhaps not just for me, but for a lot of people, the thing we go baffle them in this investigation are that ACC come out and say, oh, we remind all public officials for declare the asset. Is it that the man say it declare? Is it that the man declare or not? That will be the first question we therefore answer before them, because it seems as if they are now pretending as if they didn't know or not declare at all. And the longer that investigation go, you have that possibility of whether he guilty or not in the future, even if ACC exonerates him, that dent on credibility will be done now, even if he is proven innocent.
And that is why for me, I say, you trace the step back to Parliament. It would have been important that is clarified, because that Nayanda the question was raised. It would have been important that ACC provide the answer to Parliament. Parliament come out and say, okay, well, we don't get that clarified. Indeed, it is confirmed that this man get them mutukade yasu via legal means and break no law, and as a result, he's hereby confirmed for take up this new position. But then just sweeping that under the carpet. I mean, the question was asked. Parliament now come back and talk about why in the first place, notwithstanding the fact say there is that where they serve force as a deterrent against the man, una still go ahead and confirm him. Una not provide reason as to why una do that. And now things are as though it's a standstill. I mean, one would say we go even get an instance where the investigation takes so long, and at the end of the day, you not even get waiting at the finding of him.
And they don't damage your person reputation.
Exactly, because it's a credibility issue. Mind you, he's now trying to do some really good work, for all you know, at this the Drug Law Enforcement Agency. But any kind of work so far where it puts in yonder, you always get this underpinning factor where they run after him.
Yeah.
You go not to that way get motorcar case. And mind you, the question out there is that
because a lot of people here, we just follow the sensation. How the case end, a lot of people might not even want to pay attention to that. But we will see. Speaking about football, good morning, Toby.
Good morning, Jawad, again, and good morning to our listeners.
It was a terrible weekend for you as an Arsenal fan, but I want to talk about Cambo Eagles instead, because they take the Sierra Leone Premier League to court, get an injunction, but give me some context on why exactly.
Well, we all see what happened in the last league, where we see a lot of issues them of irregularities in the league and around officiating, around how teams they may get points on table, and there is a lot where the court point at, which specifically I just want for going to, because you would listen, we might want for not the reason why Cambo Eagles decide for go on a court. Well, in this case, in our written say Cambo Eagles take the PLB to court. There are a set of people who take the PLB to court. Not specifically
all
Cambo
of them
Eagles.
Related to Cambo Eagles.
Yes, so I can be a supporter. I say the way the league run, I don't feel satisfied. Everybody get the right for take everybody to court, and you get something for proof, substantial evidence on why you take the matter to court. So,
what's in the issue specifically? Let's just.
Well, there are games in which the set of people who take the matter to court point at, and which clearly shows some of these games we are subjected to investigation. I think one of the key problems around I want to be specific with the FA, the way how to go about investigating issues. We get issues of match fixing 10 years plus. Still, there are people where not even come out for say they are maybe guilty or innocent. They only exonerate the likes of Rodney Michael. Others are still active into footballing related issues, but are still under investigation of match fixing. We get issues around Musa Noah Kamara again. I just try to bring some instances before coming to that. I think in terms of bringing out ruling in cases relating to football, don't be a very key problem in this with football sector. But there are specific games. The match between Lowa and Cambo Eagles. This night game will end abruptly because a penalty was awarded to Lowa, which the people of Cambo Eagles feel say not to be a penalty. So they stop the game. They not go and take the penalty. Was the point awarded to Lowa or was the point awarded to Cambo Eagles? There is something we don't know until the league come to an end. There was no outcome of that game.
So that game day is not done, and then ideally then for them investigate the game
and know would I get the point,
and then decide whether the game for be replayed
or a team get the point,
or would I go get the point.
Yes.
So investigation was done, but it was not concluded.
There are plenty games. The game between FC Cologne and Wilberforce. FC Cologne been the lead. A game where a player score, I think 3 goals. Ali Conte. Some of you ask the question. For say Ali Conte in 3 goals could be cancelled. For say then go play the remaining time.
I want to go back to Cambo Eagles, because with Cambo Eagles, the reason why for them this case is so important, they get 38 points and they relegate by just a single point. So the case they are making is that if they may award, if this only this investigation been done and then been decided for give them 1 point or 3 points, that could have saved their season from relegation. Is that so?
Well, I think there are games where field say maybe points for them be on their own side, which if a proper investigation for them done, then not for be relegated. For example, again, they also mentioned the game between FC Cologne and Wilberforce. Wilberforce, if they be lost this game, automatically Cambo Eagles for save from relegating to the first division. So because of FC Cologne being gets a communication to the FA, to the FA, or then write the board.
In fairness, that Wilberforce FC Cologne game more than rule. According to the Premier League board, then reschedule that game day and
for
FC
play
Cologne,
the remaining time of the game, not to the whole game.
Now for play the remaining time of the game, and
Yes.
by then FC Cologne was leading, I think 3-0.
Yeah, FC Cologne made the lead by 3 goals to 2.
FC Cologne be the
Lead Wilberforce. So because of, according to the FC Cologne abandoned the game. So
FC Cologne not show up for the reschedule.
yes, and the game was scheduled for playing at the Bremer Tugamini Stadium in a hot burning sun. FC Cologne said and communicates to them 2 days or a day. They didn't even prepare for play the game.
Okay.
So there is something where, if one for look at, there are a lot of irregularities like I rightly mentioned. So Cambo Eagles or the set of people and we feel dissatisfied, say Cambo Eagles not relegated in a proper way, I think it's subjected to investigation. But games them where they outline, all in games then there was no finding at the end of the day. So There is a lot to this story. We'll say for discuss at 11.
Yes, definitely. Thank you very much, Toby, for being here with us. Let's talk to AKK Abdulkarim Kaiwo from the Premier League board. When I then organized the league last year, he is part of the team, and this year as well, they are part of the team organizing the league. Good morning, Abdulkarim.
So people only listen to me from LP.
Yes. So regarding this injunction, the injunction came on Friday, from what you understand, and team them they ask Una. Game day Saturday, game day Sunday, Una say will not receive any letter, so let everybody go on and prepare. Games are on, games then get for right, and then later Una reverse back and say game they not the right, and after waiting they don't lose it. So Una also done the flip flop on this issue.
It's not like flip flopping. In modern day legal practice, social media not enough for tell me say they don't serve them, unless the court grants the opportunity for let you get a substituted service where social media can be used. But however, what we make for the people very clear na that we not receive any court order for say we for stop. We just see a social media post. Until we receive a court order, then we will put the matches on hold. But in the meantime, because we not receive a match, we now go ahead and play. That is exactly what will happen. Then when we receive the order, then state and day, according to the judge, that then for serve we on Saturday at 12 o'clock. So we not be surprised when we send on social media, then we receive the order at almost 2 o'clock. But when we read the order, then say we send at 12 o'clock, then for serve we on Saturday. So which means whatever thing will happen on Friday, maybe somebody just use the opportunity because they are aware or get access to the official page and then make a position on them. But we wait for the order and we get them on Saturday, and immediately we receive them, we tell the clubs and that now we don't receive them. Now we still on a good play, but now we don't receive the order and we stop the matches here.
Okay, so quick on the allegations we Cambo Eagles they make around that Luawa game, that the investigation was never concluded on a not get ruling, and that could have been one of the circumstances we make the relegate. Waiting on a response to that, and in terms of how they address grievances with teams then get.
Basically, I don't be one for comment on the issue specifically because it don't go to court. But however, generally in football, within the pitch of play, the referee's decision throughout the 90 minutes is final. And when you want to contest a referee's decision, the only thing where you get for contest a referee's decision is video evidence. And that might not even lead for them to change the decision, but for take a decision against the referee. We all see what happen at the Premier League. We see them against Liverpool and Tottenham. We see recently one of the top referees them when a Taylor don't get demoted to the championship. We see what happened the Arsenal versus Newcastle game. With all the technology, all the VAR, we see issues that they can, but they not overturn the decision we already don't happen.
Yeah,
they
but
only take decision against the referee.
Not true. And in theirs, they're not overturn, but some there have been cases where the Professional Referees Association they issue an apology to the team we affected.
That is what I say.
Here, that is not even the case.
No, let me say this. That's what I say. We know they say the referees are correct. We know they say they know they take a decision, but when they make a complaint against a referee, the substantial evidence which they put forward are a video evidence. We see what happened now the Cambo Eagles and FCFC match. FCFC scored a goal. The referee denied FCFC the opportunity, say the ball not a goal. They not award again the goal to FCFC, but what they do? Then suspend the referees in question for over 3 months. We all see the videos, we are all over the place. And that was a video evidence. That is why even when we start the league, we want to start the league this season, we encourage all clubs to ensure that every match we play video. So if you get a case against the officiating, it will be very easy for the committee to reach at a decision based on the video evidence.
Okay, and lastly now, where does this leave the current Premier League season? We for day on the way now.
And we still await for the court ruling on the matter, because as some of we appreciate the law and we as law-abiding citizens, we believe say the law will do justice to the process and reach at a conclusion where it will make people and what them beautiful game again.
Okay. Thank you very much for talking to us this morning. We hope to hear from you more here at 11 a.m. and Dana AKK from the Premier League board. And James, this take we to a situation where we must now begin think about technology. I mean, I'm even afraid to say this, given how capital intensive it is going to be, and we are grossly unprepared for even set up the infrastructures across the country. This is a country where more than half of the team that would play in the Premier League not even get their own venue in the first place. So the challenges are all over the place.
Yes, I mean, but now you get an instance where you get private companies, they come in for support and all of which. So maybe it's about time that government able for try for raise capital from private corporations for strengthening the match. Because this is the thing. You look at the long-lasting impact we doing it the technological way. This is not a very simple thing. I mean, build that infrastructure, it lasts longer. I know say yes, it is a very, very capital intensive venture for take, but then it will spare us from a lot of trouble. Because now that you get an injunction on those matches where for don't play already, now revenue don't go into that day. Because things were already set for that day.
I mean, Makituma and the losses.
Exactly. So
teams then spend money on hotel.
So going back, it's a lot of things. So, but then putting that in place, and this is not the first time, Jawad. It's not the first time. It's not the second time. It's kind of like a recurring instance. Yeah. Not so today you don't begin get match fixing. Hey, this referee do this, then they do so, and things like that. And for make the league better. And for let we able for strengthen we sporting system now let we get face now the international stage, we need for able for get rid of all of them small nuances then they for put we safe in a proper position.
Most definitely. Let's hear from our listeners. 079994993. Let me hear your thoughts on this. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Jawad.
Lami Samara from Koyatong.
Yes. Talking about this increment for them mobile company there. I don't know, close to the election, we did see Joe Abbas in Canada this studio and they advocate for increment. So just after election back now, we see the minister back don't come and they advocate for the same mobile increment. So, I mean, every 3, 4, 5 months, now increment no more we see. And do una as journalism, una try ask government for it. Who send then go add salaries? We agree say things then add all across the world. But other parts of the world also, then they increase salary for the citizens them so that then go cushion the effect of them increment how they do so. Una so concerned, government una so concerned about una your money. Why una not concerned about the salary with people in the hand? Members say na per den salary with people in the hand. Now they all the increment they own at the increase. Now out of that salary they then get for pay them bills there.
Thank you
so
very
why
much.
una not also concerned about incrementing salary?
Thank you very much. Let me hear from more people here. 079994993. Let's go and hear your thoughts about the increments day and as it's happening now. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Jawad, Malaika, the Standard Code.
Malaika, you're welcome.
Well, actually, I want to take the case of this suspected case where anti-corruption gets with one of government officials, where he left and come work for another section area. And formally, we understand the way there's a way to subject somebody to investigation as anti-corruption, they investigate matter. I believe say that person is supposed to be set aside, you know. But in this case, we don't see the mandate under investigation. Then we don't act in office. So that don't clearly tell we say even the ACC itself or the government itself is not serious in fighting this corruption, because If not been any other person, let me say the opposition, I believe say that therefore will not be otherwise. But if they see somebody there under investigation and still take office, so then they are not to say acceptable in fighting corruption. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let me go and hear from more people here. 079994993. And let's go. Good morning. Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
You're welcome.
La join to Malaika Naya for this thing. The border they can say rule of law. But the politician then they talk and the more they know they do. Because if na ACC and Parliament they work together, somebody don't they between them two will get but they no have to solve them problem there. They still allow the posing for Ghana in position where they send them to. You want to say the rule of law they work na the country. And if we not get strong parliamentarians there, that country no they go before. Even the justice no they work. Because they keep saying they go there for make law. What are the laws the way then they make? I don't think say then they make law where they benefit the country people them or the future generation where they learn example to. What are you thinking about that?
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go. 799949993. Let me see how many more calls can we put through. We have 4 or 5 more minutes here. Good morning.
Yeah, Jawad.
Bumper, go on.
Jawad, this same issue about this we border of this this anti-drugs, the non-good that enforce declaration immediate vehicle because in charge of immigration. Now is why now if we can get
well, look. Let's not judge people na public
square. We not judge.
No, the thing is, listen. ACC na then need for tell we now say this man declare or not. If the man say declare, let we now wait for ACC. ACC, this man declare or not, and they have not answered. So we can't say on public say na corruption.
No, well, may not say now where now. Say now what you try for recall them back based on that day. What they look at prior to that enforce one toward the second because this not the second one now.
We don't know the first one. We don't know the first one. We don't know the second one.
Thank you very
much. No, but the point is,
point is, na clarity we need.
Now in that clarity day. Now ACC need for good. Now ACC need for good that clarity day. But if that clarity not can it, we can't say na corruption. Will be unfair. You don't try the man. You don't. The principle of justice. When somebody innocent until he's proven guilty. You don't go against that.
Jawad, yes, then in the area of this NASCOM side, let we all know say this na breeze and na area outside people and they make money. I feel say we more they look at the healthy competition so that communication people company then go plenty. So then the government itself go benefit, we self go benefit. What if increment they take place, then civil society then self they complement increment. And recently we get increments, they can get back increment.
Okay.
So now the ordinary people then
thank you very much. Let me hear from more people. 079994993. Let's go and hear your thoughts here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm also call from.
James from QC.
James, you're welcome.
But they listen this NATCOM them business. One, what you want tell the minister in NATCOM, let them put on the NMO them, let them quality of the service where they render, let the quality improve. You know, go they ask for price increase at any time. The last time they asked nearly double price. They say the quality will improve. You know, improve now. Up to now, then they don't ask back for other one. Two, then money service, orange money, pre-sale money, then thing and then charges where then the levy. They not for increase them because the 15% GST on the charges where them be the levy and. From the money, government not be done the charge them, don't be done the tax them. So they know we can't say because our government don't insist say for collect that tax them for increase the charges on we because already they in the charge we now on that them money then anyway they in charge with the government and charge the own tax. Let people they know that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go. Like I said, this is not the last of this issue. We'll go for a lot about it in the coming weeks. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Name was I call from?
Edward Goliji.
Edward, go on.
Mr. Jawad, like the South of Dubago network is very poor. So I want to know when I wouldn't talk them things. Don't if they still back then they can improve things here. The tax go for Bokubaku, we can also back them in the talk say for this electricity back then talk say we can get licensing in this. So you see how it's like. You remember they tell you from how long. If they say no more than go for improve financing, that's so back. Some of you not going to call you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I pray when I call because it's a major part of this show, but we all will continue for put a voice on that issue there. Let me just take this last call. Good morning.
Yeah, Jawad, good morning.
Name was I call from?
Yeah, Moral from Wellington.
Yes, sir. Go on.
Yeah, I see me first point one make concerning the cut down of expenditure for government officials. I hope the minister not misunderstand me. As a private citizen, I don't think say attack anybody in personality. Whether you make millions or thousands of dollars, that's good. But where have they talk? Have they report? I talk about government expenditure. They talk about the cut. If they say Tranga, then the citizen beer and cut down and squeeze you more for tax system, for fund government programs and objectives. Then who said they try for tell us say they need for costs. For example, it doesn't oversee country. You know when recession pay or art economy the day, government officials they take trade same, they take bus system. Something different but we own there. Why do you know cut cost system? That's not that angle of try to talk about and nothing say attack the personality.
Okay, thank you very much. And that's the last call we can put through for now here this morning. Thanks to everybody who don't watch we here this morning. Don't forget, we are also on AfriPod. So if you miss this program, of course, later in the evening, we don't upload them on AfriPod. And you can anywhere in the world for listening at Yontem on the go as well. So just check for Epic Radio. You go see we live on AfriPod. You can listen to this program as a podcast now. And Mina Mohammed Jawad, many thanks to Jameson and all the producers. A lot of thanks to Choice FM as well for linking us in the morning. Tomorrow, we will continue this job again. Stay safe.
Una ready for the biggest enjoyment this Christmas?